Cotton's logbook entry 49. Took a surprisingly long time to realize, but I've no idea how I'm supposed to make the holes in the cliff to embed the bamboo poles into. Quite a while ago I actually had a classmate called Emma who was really into rocks and stuff. She used to always grab a bunch of small rocks from outside that she would try to shape and use for crafts, where she assembled simple miniature structures and stuff. All I used for crafts were just paper and tape, so I always thought the things she made were really impressive. Since she had such an obsession with rocks, I figured that she would maybe still be interested in them, so I came in contact with her and asked if she had any knowledge about how to make holes like this. Turns out that she now works as a stonemason. She invited me over to her house so that we could catch up, since we haven't seen each other in a long time. At first I was a bit hesitant, as social situations tend to make me very nervous, however in the end I decided to accept the invitation. Visiting her turned out to be really pleasant. Once getting to Emma's house, there was one thing I quickly realized. She has a lot of pets. She had 2 grand cats, 1 grand otter, and 3 grand labradors. She herself is a Labrador, so having grand Labradors as pets, especially that many, is kinda funny to me. We talked for a decent bit about random stuff in our lives. She said that she already had a good grasp of what she wanted to do when she grew up, even as she was really young, which, yeah, I can totally see that. At some point in our conversation, her grand otter Patty climbed onto my lap. Emma showed me how to feed her, and it was really cute. Kind of weird to think that we share a common ancestor that existed not that long ago, relatively speaking of course. After that, Emma showed me how she plays with Patty, where I myself tried it out. Interacting with Patty honestly almost makes me myself want to get a pet grandotter. Going back to the topic about making holes in rocks, Emma told me that a decent method for creating holes like that would be by using a rotary hammer drill with core bits. She was extremely kind and even offered to lend out her cordless drill and core bits to me. I don't want to bother her by having them on me for too long, so I'm going to make sure to use them as soon as I'm able to so that I can return them to her quickly. Considering how happy Patty made me, I think I understand better now why a Labrador would have so many pet grand Labradors.